Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beat the Book. As always, I am your boy BigAL Bettor, and we got your boy MattyBets here. As you guys know, if you guys are new, this is season 2 of the NFL. We do schedule breakdowns for all 32 teams, so those will be coming out for the whole month of August, leading right up to the season. We'll have, our preseason, not preseason, but our like regular season predictions for offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year, rookie of the year, MVP, all that kind of stuff. Also, after all these breakdowns come out, but this is the first one we're recording. It'll be the first one out for you guys. This is Kansas City Chiefs. We're going to be going through it. Matt, welcome back to NFL. It's been a while. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. Great to be back. Great to see you back on the screen. We did NBA and NHL. That was fun, but we did those singly by ourselves, so solo dolo. I had hockey, you had NBA. So great to be back. We get to talk about football. Our favorite sport, I think, out of all the major sports that we talk about on this channel. But yeah, I couldn't be more excited. We get to jump into schedule breakdowns. We're going to start with the Chiefs here today. And like you said, go through all 32 teams, and then yeah, just the predictions for the rest of the season too. That'll be coming out after the scheduled releases come out.
Right, and for you guys that are kind of new to the channel, if you haven't watched these before, like we do give you guys the what the books have for their win totals. So it's gambling related, but it's also just kind of sports fan related. So we're gonna go through it. We're gonna give you guys our leans on wins and losses, and we'll give you our totals for what we think. And then based on that, we'll give you guys our over or under on the win totals the books have for these guys. But it's also just kind of fun as football fans to be able to go through the schedule and look at like, oh man, they got to play this. This is gonna be a great game. Mark this on your calendar. That sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, you want to jump into it? Start with the Chiefs.
Yes, sir.
All right, as you guys can see, you guys can follow along with us on the screen. We got the whole entire schedule out there. The Chiefs had one of the weird ones this year. Every other team has like a nice, like cool graphic, and then the Chiefs, of course, just have this basic, boring one. So bear with us as we go through it. The other ones, it will get better as we go on. But yeah, let's start with it. Week one, unless you want to talk about preseason. Al, do you care about preseason or not?
We do not bet on preseason here.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
No, we don't have time for preseason. We're just going for the regular game. So week one at the Chargers. Al, who you got here in this game?
At the Chargers, I'm going to go ahead and take the Chiefs. It's so hard to take the Chiefs to not win this game. It's the first game of the season. The Chargers are going to really want it, but I think we have to give the Chiefs a W here. I don't think they start the season with a loss.
Yeah, you also have to just trust Andy Reid too. He's like almost perfect of week ones. So going with that statistic there for the Chiefs, I mean he wins pretty much every week one game that they have. He gets
What
his
is
team
his
ready.
What is his record in Week 1?
I don't know. I don't know how long he's been the coach, but I think he's like 10-1 or something like that, or 10-2.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's insane because we were talking about it last year when we talked about it because they were playing up against the Lions.
Right,
Yeah. So.
right.
But yeah, so we'll take Andy Reid there. I do like. I want the Chargers to win this game, but I don't think that they will. I think the Chiefs will get it done on the road, which is tough because divisional opponent. But the Chiefs,
Agreed,
it's
agreed.
it's the Chiefs. It's Mahomes. You got all the boys over there with them too, so they're gonna be ready to go and kind of cruise through. I think it'll be a close game though because it's divisional.
I'm big on the Chargers. I really do like the Chargers this season. I liked them last season with Harbaugh coming in. I think Hurts is a good quarterback, even though he had a bad playoff game. But I'm rooting for the Chargers in this game. I'm not sure they can pull it off.
Yeah, exactly. All right, cool. Moving on. Second game we have versus the Eagles at home
Mm.
versus the Eagles.
Oh man, Super Bowl rematch. We get that week 2. That is pretty freaking awesome. That's gonna be a banger of a game.
I agree. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go ahead and take. I'm gonna take the Chiefs here too. That's a bold move, but I'm gonna take the Chiefs to get even with the Eagles here.
Okay, I'm flipping it. I have the Eagles going into Kansas City and winning. I know a lot of people don't go into
Taking that
Kansas
dub.
City and win, but I think the Eagles have something to prove in this game. So they're gonna be like, hey, we didn't just beat you in the Super Bowl and destroy you. It wasn't a fluke. Like it was a neutral field. Now we got to go into your home and we still gonna beat you. Like it's a statement play, and I think the boys are gonna want it. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, all of them. Saquon Barkley probably gonna rush for like 220 yards in that game. It's gonna be ridiculous. But all right,
Well, I
cool.
mean, Rashi Rice is back,
Yeah, that's fine.
so
It's
he
fine.
wasn't in
But
that Super Bowl.
the Eagles also have weapons too. Let's not forget about that. All right, but moving on, we're kind of taking our time with these, so we can kind of cruise through the next couple of these except for the Ravens. But week
Okay,
three
yeah,
at the New
so
York
one of them.
Giants.
Yeah, we both
Yeah,
got this as as a W,
yeah,
right?
definitely. Sorry, Russell Wilson, if you're even the starter over there for the Giants,
He will
but
be. I
we're
think he will be.
we're good. Okay, we don't really care about that. This is just an easy
The
win.
Giants. Hey, to be fair, I think the Giants are going to have a pretty solid season. Obviously, we're going through all 32. We'll have time to talk about each individual team as we get to them. I do think the Giants are going to have a pretty solid season compared to how they did last season. But yeah, no, there's no way they beat.
No, they're not beating the Chiefs. All right,
That spread's going to be 9.5, dude.
yep. Next game, week 4, we got versus the Baltimore Ravens at home, welcoming the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, and boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give them an L here. I like Baltimore in the regular season. I just don't. I mean, and we got to remember too in that well, I guess that was against the Bills. I mean, the Ravens almost beat the Bills with that Mark Andrews drop in the end zone. So
Mm-hmm.
I like Baltimore here. I like Derrick Henry.
Okay, I am going to go on the opposite side of that. I got the Chiefs winning this at home. It's hard to go into Arrowhead and win. So yeah, shout out the Ravens, but I don't think they win this game. I think it's a close one, but I
But
think
you think
Mahomes
but you
gets the
think
edge.
Philly can do it?
Oh, I know Philly can. Philly's like one of
Okay.
the teams that I trust to actually go in there and beat them. Like, let's
So we
not.
both got them. We've both got them 3-1 right now.
Yep.
You just have the one loss coming in week 2. I've got it coming in week.
Yep. Exactly. All right. Next one at Jacksonville Jaguars. At the Jags in Duval.
In
Yeah.
Duval.
Exactly. Who you got here?
Um, I want to take the Jags so bad, but I can't do it. So I'm giving the Chiefs
Yep.
a dub here.
Neither can I. Sorry, Jags. Like, you guys are about a year away, I think, and a quarterback away. So,
We'll see, dude.
we'll move on from that, and they can move on from Trevor Lawrence. But next,
Whoa, whoa,
week
whoa.
6 versus the Detroit Lions at home against the Lions. Who wins this game?
Dude, they get all these sweet home games. They've got 3 of the best teams:
Yep.
Detroit, Philly, Baltimore. They get them all at home. I think they win this.
Really? See, this one's tough for me because I love the Lions, right? I do. But like I said, it takes a certain caliber team to go into Arrowhead and win this game. I have the Lions winning this game. I'm very high on the Lions. I was last year. I'm going to be again this year, too.
I'm fading the Lions this year, bro. Losing 2 coordinators. We saw Philly do that 2 years ago, and they had a terrible season.
Yeah,
So
that's fine. I understand
well,
where
to
you're
be
coming
fair, they
from.
had a really good season. They just didn't have a good playoff run. But
Yeah.
to all you Philly fans, it'll be like they had a great season. They still won, I think, 10 or 11 games, but they fell apart down the stretch. So I don't think I think Detroit's a return to the mean here. I don't
Okay.
think they're gonna have a big year.
All right. Week 7, we got at home versus the Raiders.
At home against the Raiders, I think they win this one.
I agree too. It's a divisional game, but doesn't matter. Chiefs are better than the Raiders, and they're also at home. So,
Yep.
we can just move right past that one. Week 8 at home versus the Commanders. 3 home games in a row. That's nice.
Oh,
Got the
frick,
Commanders come
dude.
to
I
town.
know. I
Jaden
saw that too.
Daniels,
I
probably
was like,
most
geez,
likely
we're just giving
Scary
these
Terry.
dude. I mean, if you just look at this, like week 1, they play at the Chargers, which is a tough game. Other than that, their other 2 at the Giants, at the Jags. Like, why are
Yeah, their road
all
games are
their tough
easy
games? All their tough games are at home.
so
Like
far. We
that's
haven't
so
talked about the next game, but
sure,
all
sure,
right,
sure.
Commanders. Who wins?
Um, dude, I got to give this one to the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs in this one as well.
Wow, you're a big Jaden Daniels guy.
I am. I'm a big Commanders guy, but it's Arrowhead. Takes a certain team, and the Lions have more talent, and so do the Eagles. So that's why I gave the
I
Lions
love
and
the
Eagles the
Commanders,
wins, but I'm not giving the
but
Commanders a win in Arrowhead.
I'm not ruling out a sophomore slump for our boy Jaden Daniels.
I'm not saying that that's going to happen. He could have a great game, but it's the Chiefs. So next one, Week 9,
Right.
first hard road game at the Buffalo Bills. Who wins this game?
We know how this goes.
We know the script here.
This is an L. This is an L.
Yep, I
Buffalo
agree.
wins in the regular season. The Chiefs win in the playoffs. That's how.
Exactly.
Josh Allen. I had said it all season last year. 4-1 against Mahomes in the regular season, and 1-4 in the playoffs. It's like
Yep.
it's or he's 0-4 in the playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
and it might be 0-5 now because of last season because that was prior to the playoffs. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm on an L here for the Chiefs. Are you the same?
Yeah. I mean, they're going to Buffalo too.
Lockstep.
The Bills are good.
They're
So,
going to Buffalo. They're
Yep.
going to lose that game
Uh,
unless Josh Allen gets hurt or that.
Yeah,
But if you
exactly.
assume full strength teams,
Mhm.
give me Buffalo all day.
All right, Week 10, bye week. Moving on, Week 11 at the
Yep.
Denver Broncos. Who wins this game?
At the Denver Broncos, I have them losing this one.
I do too. Broncos win it. Broncos are a really good
So
team
that's
this year. They were a really good team last year. They're going to get better, I think. So, yeah, give me
now
the Broncos
we
here.
may be being foolish by giving this as an L because Andy Reid off a bye is ridiculous.
That's true. So, if we're talking about statistics and stuff like that, that's cool. But I kind of like Sean Payton still. And I think Sean Payton and that Denver defense will have something to say to the good
Okay.
old Chiefs. Then next, my favorite game on this schedule, Week
Yep.
12 at home versus the Colts.
Yeah, what is this? November 24th,
Yep.
right before Thanksgiving.
Yep, it'll either be Anthony Richardson or Danny Dimes.
It's going to be Danny Dimes. We already know. It's Daniel Jones can stay healthy, and Anthony Richardson So I'm taking the Chiefs to win this, especially if we're right. They're coming off a loss before the bye. They come back from the bye, they lose again, which I'm
Yeah.
second guessing that pick already. Um, yeah, this is a dub for the
All
Chiefs.
right. I am going to give them a loss here.
You are, yeah, I
No,
know,
but I will
because
tell you why. It's not.
right,
No,
right,
it's
yeah.
not just
Hey,
because I'm a Colts
just
fan.
admit, just hand up. You're a Colts fan. You're a Colts
I'm
fan.
gonna tell you the statistics here. Okay, every time the Colts have played the Chiefs since Mahomes got there, they've kept the Chiefs under 20 points in both games.
Okay,
How's that for a stat for you? Mahomes
in
is
two
this.
games.
Yeah, 2 games, but it's literally
Mahomes is in year 8
exactly.
or 9.
Yeah, and we play against them like every 3 or 4 years. So yeah, give me that for sure. Yeah, give me the Colts in that
Right?
one. They hold them again. Next at the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, this is an easy dub.
I see that. Dude, you're an idiot. I'm giving them another loss here. I feel like I'm actually like giving
Oh
them way
my
too many
goodness.
losses, but
Yeah,
I have this as a hard road game. This is a hard road game against the Cowboys. Everybody's kind of sleeping on the Cowboys this year.
no one's sleeping on Jack,
Dude,
dude.
call me Tim the Tap Man or whatever, but this is
Uh,
gonna be a hard game. I think Dallas is gonna be really good this year.
dude,
Dak's
Dallas
not
is
gonna
gonna
be
suck this
hurt.
year.
No, Dallas is gonna be great.
Dude, you got George Pickens and CD Lamb.
And you're
They're gonna
telling me
fall
that they're
apart.
gonna suck? Yeah,
Yeah,
right, dude.
and
They're gonna put up
just
50
to look at
points
the
a week.
scorecard for anybody following along at home, Matt's just giving them 4 straight losses with the buy in there.
Hey, watch me be
That's real.
right, dude. Watch this be the year
Okay,
that the
all right.
Chiefs fall off the freaking throne, and it's not Chiefs Kingdom anymore. It's Chiefs Peasants. We'll see.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Next, at home versus the Texans.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think they're gonna win that one too.
I do believe that they win that one. Texans, they're gonna fall off
Indoor.
even more
Well,
than they
I
did
would hope
last year.
so. Well, and you got an indoor dome team coming to Arrowhead in November. Yeah,
Yeah.
give me the home team.
Yep, I agree. Next, week 15, at home versus the Chargers.
Yeah, once again, I don't think they. I hope the Chargers go into Arrowhead and do it, but I think if the Chargers are going to get the Chiefs, it's going to be at that game 1 at
That
home,
week
and
one.
I don't think they're going to win that. Just the Chargers won't win that, just
Hmm.
because, like you said, Andy Reid week 1
Yep,
is pretty darn good.
I
So,
agree with you on that one
yeah,
too. I think the Chiefs win.
unfortunately, Chargers get swept. That sucks.
Yeah. All right, next at Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, so see this one here, I'm actually gonna shake it up. I think they lose this.
Do you think they lose to the Titans, dude? Are you serious?
Yeah, so here's the deal, right? Titans defense, Matt, last year, very good. O line, very good. Head coach's dad also was coach NFL for a long time. He is their O line coach. Their O line was great last year. That's why Tony Pollard had a great season. It was just Will Levis, a quarterback, was a mixed bag, and then who was their backup? Somebody else that sucked. I
Yeah.
don't even remember who it was. Oh, Mitchell Trubisky. Like with those two as your quarterbacks, it's just not gonna work. So now they've got this young rookie quarterback. What they got, Cam Ward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam Ward's going to be a stud. It's just he's not going to be a stud early. So I think at this time you have to go there. It's outdoors. It's going to be cold. Yeah, I like the Titans here to pull an upset on the
Okay.
Chiefs team coming off a divisional game. That's a big one.
Definitely high on the Titans this year for you, but yeah, I got them winning.
Not for the whole season. Not for the whole season.
I
I
have them
like the
winning that
team.
game, so I don't think the
Okay.
Titans are going to be good enough to be able to beat the Chiefs. But next week 17, at home versus the Broncos.
Yeah, Denver. They're at home against Denver. This is a tough one. We already gave. I think they split with Denver, so
Yeah, so you got
I
to give them a
have to
win
give
here.
them. I have to give a win here, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's flipped. Denver goes there late, and then they win off that.
Yeah, and
bye,
then they
but-
win off the bye week on week 11.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
I,
Yeah.
Yeah, I also have them
You-
winning that game too.
Okay, so you have them. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. And then last but not least, week 18 at the Raiders.
And I want to give the Raiders a win here so bad, but I don't.
I am.
Well, actually,
I am.
I
Chiefs
think I
lose
am
this
too
game.
because if I'm right with this,
With your
They're
picks,
gonna
they could
only have-
probably rest.
they're only gonna have 4 losses, so they may rest their guys. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
which
I'm gonna go
is-
ahead and actually, I'm gonna give them an L here.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, there you
give
go.
them an L or a dub. You
Oh,
go L or
I
dub.
gave them an L. Yeah, they lose
Okay.
that game.
Frick
Watch
me.
me be so
Okay.
right about this too. You said the same thing last year when I was insulting the Patriots, and I hit it right on the head. I said
No.
they're only
We
gonna get 4
we
years.
both hated the Patriots
We
last
have
year.
4 wins. And I said the same thing about the Commanders. I was right about them last year too, and you were like, "That's way too many wins." And they actually got more. They had 13 wins. I took them for 11. So, no, don't just laugh at me and act like I'm an idiot when you're the one that's going to be wrong here. What's the line at the book? At most books, at least.
Book has the line at 11.5 wins over under. And right now on DraftKings, at least, which is the book that I use, it's plus 100 if you take them over.
Okay. So how many wins do you have them at?
I have them going 12-5.
Okay. Because I have them with 10 wins, I believe.
You have them going 10
5,
and
6,
7.
7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So I got them at 10 and 7. That's really close to that line. I can see them winning a couple of those games too, but I don't know. I
Based
feel
on
like
this,
I'm right.
you would be on the under,
Yep.
which is minus whatever the book
Minus
has it at.
120.
Minus, there you go, minus
Yeah.
120. And I would be betting the over at plus
Yeah.
100.
Which I mean, it's the Chiefs, and they're always like last year. They were all in these one possession games, and they won like all of them. So this year, like we saw that with the Vikings a couple years ago too, when the Vikings won like 9 of their 10 one-score
Mm-hmm.
games or one possession games. So I could see that happening with the Chiefs this year, and they're in one possession games again, and they're losing them instead of winning them. So yeah, give me
Well,
the
and
under the
it
Chiefs.
is the
It's weird
NFL.
to say. It's weird to say to take the
It is
Chiefs under.
also it's a high number.
I mean, it's 11 and a half though. They had 14 or 15 wins last year.
They had 50. They were 15-2 last year, but you
Yeah.
got to remember too. It's like they can fall off. It's not like, and their division has only gotten better.
Yeah, exactly. The Raiders might be a really good team this year. We'll see. I mean, we know that the Chargers
Denver's
are
not
good.
going
Denver's
anywhere. The
very
Chargers
good.
ain't going anywhere.
Yeah,
Chargers were tough last year.
they were a very physical and gritty team.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, and Denver, like we said, Denver ain't going anywhere. Bo Nix is only going to get better. That offense came alive down the stretch of that season.
Yeah, it did. But
So,
all right,
but
there you go, ladies and
yeah,
gentlemen. That's what we got for you guys. Let us know what you guys think. If you guys, are gonna laugh at my picks, or maybe you guys are a bunch of Chiefs haters too, and you guys are like, "Hey, this guy actually is really smart and he knows what he's talking about." I actually only have them for 8 wins, and it's like, "Hey, there you go." I doubt they're going 8 and 9, but you never know. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys. I got them at 10 wins. I'm on the under, 11 and a half, and Alan's on the over. So there we go,
correct.
Chiefs
12 and,
Kingdom.
12 and 5, baby.
Sorry for the disrespect, but you got a hard schedule this year, so get used to it and have fun losing in Dallas this year too. But until next time, we'll catch you guys in the next video. We're going to be pumping out these every single day. Like this first one should come out start of August, maybe end of July. We're not exactly sure when it'll release yet. But other ones will be following, shortly. We're going to have one come out every single day, I believe, Al. Is that the plan?
Every day.
Every day we'll be uploading. And then, yeah, we'll wait for the regular season to start. And can't wait to catch you guys there. Peace out. Remember, you want to give them the tagline?
Yeah, as always, guys, protect the bag, beat the book. Don't forget to tell your friends about the channel. Please like and subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next video.